Infinite clips.
Hey, it's Trackstar GG's. Here are my first attempt at a spoken video. I wanted to release this video earlier, but I also wanted to wait for 343 to respond to how the Halo Infinite gamers felt about the first week of individual items in the shop. We finally got it. Here it is. But first, check out this clip of my Spartan sneezing. Look, like the video and comment below. Please don't subscribe. Like this video and share this video with 343 yourself if you agree with any of the parts stated, preferably timestamp. It does more for the YouTube algorithm than subscribing. Please don't subscribe. I repeat, please don't subscribe. Enjoy the video. Can't talk about the shop without talking about the customization. I don't agree with cross-frame customization, and I don't think it will fix the issues with current customization, but more on that later. For now, let's get into what 343 can put into action immediately to salvage the launch of Halo Infinite. First, let's begin with the armor haul, or what I call Spartan customization. I have no qualms with 343, and I'm not here to start a negative banner about the current system. Everyone has done that already, and they'll most likely continue if nothing has changed. I want change for the community because I do really enjoy Infinite, and I believe with constructive feedback, there is a way to get Halo Infinite to a better place. I don't believe the customization system is bad at all. I just think it's unnecessarily restrictive and counterproductive, primarily for 343, believe it or not. The way customization works currently, when you buy a bundle of armor coatings for all current frames, if there is a new frame added to the game, it will not have access to the armor coating, although you paid for it. Common, rare, epic, legendary items can stay as currently implemented. They are fine. The pricing though needs work. We'll get to that later, 343. Stay with me. All armor coatings, helmets, visors, chest, shoulder pads, gloves, wrists, utilities, knee pads should be universal. How is that not cross-frame customization, you say? Give me a minute here, I'll get there. When you open left shoulder pad, you get an infinite scroll of squares and rectangles to the right of shoulder pads you haven't unlocked. The system is already capable of having an endless amount of customization on all current frames, just individually. 343 is literally blocking its own potential for revenue here. I own 4 of the 12 shoulder pads, and one of them I purchased, so realistically, players only own 25% of the shoulder pads available for the Mark 7 frame. That sentence alone is enough to spark negative conversation, but what if we could currently make that number better without really changing anything about the system in Halo Infinite? On the Mark 5, there are 5 of the 9 left shoulder pieces available, and none are paid for. On the Uri, there are 2 of the 4 unlocked. That gives us 10 free to earn shoulder pads. 7 if you didn't attend Uri week twice, but with my eyes. I can tell that 9 out of 25 is a better percentage than 3 for 12. Let me know in the comments. My point is simply, if all of the shoulder options are available in one section for one frame, it will look much better and feel more rewarding than it currently does to make an armor frame yours. This also works better for the store, which is why you're really here. Now for the pickles, on the reason I don't agree with cross-frame customization to complete the customization burden. Erase armor frames completely, add them to armor sets, and give us armor save slots in the process. All armor issues are fixed instantly. 343 is so obsessed with squares and rectangles, they can easily make personal squares and rectangles for save slot armor sets. This way I don't have to change my armor completely every time I want to change armors. For those who doubt that this style of armor frame is not possible, it would simply be erasing the first screen that happens when you enter the armor hall, or as I wish it was called, Spartan customization. Here's an example of the capability to do such a thing already in the game. The Uri and Mark 7 armors can both utilize the cyber effects and fire effects. Mythic effects, armor emblem palettes, and armor emblems can remain as they are currently. Although I do believe they can make a separate system for these entirely, including armor coding. I think meshing all of these into one free flow system that is separate from armor frame customization is the solution to player freedom expression that 343 originally promised. I believe the system should be revamped, but it's clear 343 isn't moving away from color codings and color palettes, so I'll stick to what they have now to try fixing the system. I believe the weapon system's armor bench is fine how it is and should remain the same. I think asking for weapon skins to work on every weapon is a stretch, although they've shown they are capable of doing it with vehicles, so maybe it's not hard to do it all. Now for the meat and potatoes, the shop. The way 343 changed priced individual items this first attempt is exactly why Mama says, be careful what you wish for. The bundles were fine, they just needed to provide more value for the cost in items. Since Halo Infinite's launch, the shop has consistently had 4 to 6 items on one page every week. The consistent items rated launch was 4,500 credits to unlock everything for the week. Only one new item a day, which ranged from 500 to 900 credits a week, giving an extra 4,300 credits at least if you were still interested. That was a grand total of 9,000 credits a week at launch for a free-to-play multiplayer game that is technically still in beta. Here are how the new shop prices break down in comparison. 343 is literally half the prices. Just pause the screen. Now, single shop item costs may look better, but there's a true downside to having individual items in the shop as the items work in the system currently. 80% of the items in the shop are persistent for the entire week, so bundles should be the only thing in the shop. The players want content. Singular items for 7 days gives the player even less than what we felt was previously offered. Here are fixes I'll recommend that can be implemented that work within the current system. Bring all bundles back, but make them more fulfilling with the same pricing that levels the market out at a max of 4,500 credits. Never sell a pack with emblems only like the Chibi Bros again. Or redesign shop market space to have a persistent shop where all singular items are available. Return the bundles only for selling items in shop, and all items available individually at all times in the persistent shop. I believe this is possible because you have 2 tabs here at the bottom left of the shop. One is actually what I call a double face button. This is the HCS main shop page button. It switches between the two when you press it. That's fine, but I argue the second page shouldn't only be the HCS. It should also be the individual shop with the HCS bundles included on the page like they currently are. Here's a quick mock-up of how easy it could be for 343 to fix the Infinite shop. I'm going to use Photoshop. Give me a second. There we go. Take a look at the bottom of the page. Wow! What's preventing 343 from adding dots to the bottom of the HCS page screen for access to the left and right, creating an infinite shop? If 343 implements pages, individual items and HCS items can coexist on separate pages of infinite rectangles and squares. The items being available at individual prices should equal out to cost more than if they were bundled, but bundles should remain cheaper than buying them individually. This way, you have players who feel value from purchasing a bundle, and you have players who feel value purchasing individually. I believe the price caps for individual items should be based on rarity, and anywhere between 100 to 200 credits for rare items, 300 to 400 credits for epic items, and 500 to 700 credits for legendary items. This way, if you purchase a legendary bundle at 2,000 credits and it comes with 5 items, if you purchase the same items individually, it balances out to about 500 to 1,000 credits more for 343. Incentivizing the player to purchase bundles, but not burning them for buying them individually. Currently, the player has one way to earn credits: pay for them. When a battle pass is complete, you no longer earn XP for anything. I completed the battle pass in 3 weeks by utilizing XP boost for the first 7 games and purposely not finishing challenges with 1 more point left to finish. This way, I could power up the rewards with a double XP cluster boost by completing 4 to 5 challenges with 300 XP in 1 or 2 matches. I was achieving 2 levels at once in some cases with a 2400 XP potential. The XP system is linked to the battle pass only, so when it's complete, the only free item you could earn in Halo Infinite by playing multiplayer is the weekly challenge item and the occasional extracurricular event items. So, everyone is talking about how 343 is going to allow the players to earn credits in Season 2, but no one is talking about how they're going to implement earned credits in Season 2. I've heard rumors that it will be included in the Battle Pass progression, and if that holds true, I will die inside. I've been a Battle Pass level 100 since early December, and XP only goes towards the Battle Pass, so XP boosts literally don't work anymore. They're grayed out. I think there needs to be a way to gain credits by playing the game. It makes sense for people who want to play the game and get rewarded to purchase at least 70% of what's in the shop a week. I have a magnificent idea for how to reward skills with credit in Halo Infinite, but I need your help to do it. Please listen closely. If you enjoyed this video, please comment down below. Do not subscribe. I repeat, do not subscribe. Believe it or not, it helps more when you like the video and share it. So please like the video and share it. I repeat, like the video and share it. And don't forget to comment. Do not subscribe. If this video catches anything over 100 views and or 24 likes, I will break down the credits reward system and how I believe the Halo Infinite gamers should earn credits. If this video catches anything over 100 views and or 25 likes, I will break down the credits reward system and how I believe the Halo Infinite gamers should earn credits. I will also break down the Battle Pass and how it should be handled in Season 2. Thanks for spending time with Trackstar GGs. I'm signing out.